are we? What are these? How did we end up in this room? It looks quite nice. There's 4 beds. I have a table.
George does have a table.
So we left Warrnambool. We were on the way to Adelaide. We weren't sure if we were going to just pass through Mount Gambier, stay here for the night, or continue on. So we're at the Commercial Hotel. We just parked opposite here just by chance. Josh walked in and had a chat to Linda, the lovely lady working here, and we ended up figuring something out. So we get this bed for the night, we're getting accommodation, we're also going to get some food, and we're going to play an hour-and-a-half set downstairs in the bar. So it's pretty bloody insane. Usually we're sending emails off, and at least there's a little bit of time, you know, to figure out if we're playing somewhere for music. But this was one of the first times where literally Josh has just walked in, had a chat, next minute we have a bed and we're playing downstairs.
Gift of the gab, man.
So it's really cool. I don't know if many other musos or buskers do this, but it kind of shows maybe it is possible, at least around Australia, in some of these outer suburbs and country towns. If you're traveling through them, don't be scared to walk into a pub or a cafe or a hostel, anything like that. Walk in, tell them what you're doing if you're a muso, and see if they have something available that you can trade your music for. It's pretty freaking insane. Got one lucky.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. I belong to you, you belong to me, and I see. Rock me, thank you very much. Like the wind and the rain, rock me more like a southbound train. Yeah, more rock me. Thanks, guys. You know, we came in and we played the gig. Hey Drifters. Hey Drifters. So we just finished playing the gig for our accommodation and for our food. We got beers as well. They gave us beers. We had awesome food. It was so nice. We're in this room and we were just talking to Linda, and she introduced us to Rob, who runs the place. And they've invited us to their staff party tomorrow. And it's pretty lucky that we came the day before Good Friday. But they've invited us to their staff party, so that means we're going to do lawn bowls tomorrow, and we're just going to take our acoustic guitar and the cajon and just play whatever we want while they're doing lawn bowls. But we get free alcohol from 12 to 5, and we get all the food we want, and they're going to give us another night's accommodation here. And it would be impossible, now that I'm thinking about it, it would have been impossible for George and I to get accommodation tomorrow, like for that night. But you know, I was just on the phone to my brother and I was saying, there's so many times in my life where I thought, oh, blah, 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 blah. I should have just asked. Because the worst thing anyone can say is no. And you're like, all right, well, now I know.
Yeah.
But from me just looking over and going, I'm going to walk into this pub and just ask them if they have live music. We've played a gig, we've had free food, free accommodation, we've had beers, we've been invited to a staff party.
We're going to go chill out at the local bowlo, play a game of bowls, have a few beers, have some food, maybe play some tunes, and just chill out with these cool guys that we met.
There's no play there as well.
What's going on? Are you coming? Mum, are you going to come to the party? Yes, we know them. They're not going to murder us or rape us or kill us. And if they do, I'd be, you know.
It's just how it rolls.
We've met people along the way that are doing, yeah, that are travelling and enjoying Australia with all these other things that we don't have. And Jason, that we just met today, is travelling around Australia, and he has 2 children, and he's been around Australia a few times now, and now he's and a wife is doing it again. So
at 41.
We thought it'd be really cool to capture somebody that's doing something that we're not doing, but is doing exactly what we're doing.
We're doing
that makes
differently
sense.
though. We're spending like a year or so at each town that we choose to go to, because I find that with the work, if we spend 3 months in a spot, we're not going to get hired at the next town. They go, oh yeah, they look at your resume and go, well, you've done 3 months here. Well, you're not long term. So we found that if we do 1 or 2 years at each town, then yeah, better work circumstances, and get to know the town a bit more, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happens when it comes to your children with school? And how old are your children?
6 and 8, the kids. So one was in reception when he left. The other one was in year 1. And we just, as I said, we time when we travel, we leave. So the beginning of the school holidays in December. So we've got 7 weeks, maybe 8 weeks, where we just take off and then find, like, sort of have a destination we're going to land in, and then get them into a school. Wherever we land, but as I said, we go to a new town, we work out where we're going to go, we go to a pub and we ask questions, and then we find out from there.
That's awesome.
Our kids ended up in a good school because of the Commersh. I suppose.
Who you've spoken to?
Yeah, no, because the people we've spoken to behind the bar.
What's some like the best experiences you've had travelling? And
obviously meeting new people, joining the local soccer club here, getting friends. Some of the guys are here now, like my best mates, I suppose you'd say, which is a big call from being my age. You know, people sort of go, "Oh, I've known him since kindy or whatever," but no, I've known these people briefly, and we go camping, and yeah, so sort of great friends, you know. So biggest thing is meeting new people, new experiences, and meeting you guys, same thing. You're on the same journey, man. It's gold, yeah, man, gold. I've taken the risk, like as I said, like wearing a suit 10 years, the money you're on, yeah, it's great. The pressure, the phone calls. I've got to do this, got to do this. I said we had 3 houses. We had like everything that everyone wants to be, and then all of a sudden, sell it. I'm selling cars now for the local, dealer, and I go home. I spend more time with my family, and it's stress-free. It's a better style of life, and I can't recommend it to more people, I suppose. I should have done it years ago. The suit and all that it's so wrong. So, but that's up to me. That's my call. There you go.
Cheers to that, boys.
Sorry.
Yeah, we feel like we're part of the town already. Just getting a haircut on wrekd.
We bomb.
Alright, sharpen me up.
I'll give you another 3 then.
You can't get your
spray on? Where's my spray on?
Pineapple clean.
No, it's not. Where is it?
Oh, it's not. It's pineapple clean. We're in Mount Gambier, and it's really cool. If hot tip, if you're a busker or a musician.
not everyone gets their haircut more gentler.
Just 7 any hands. But
you get the same haircut as my husband's actually. Pretty thin at the top.
oh, fucking leave me alone.
See you, Mount Gambier.
See you, Mount Gambier. You are awesome.
You are freaking awesome.
We definitely recommend coming here and having a busk, and go talk to the guys at the commercial, and whatever, depending on what they have available, they might be able to sort out a similar cool deal for you.
And if you come in 1 year's time from now, maybe you'll get invited to their staff party. It was so much fun. Linda, Rob, Pat.
Yeah, Jace.
Yeah, Jace. Far out. Just a lot of beers, a lot of chatting with Aussies. We don't spend much time with Aussies. We're always with the international crowd, but Mount Gambier, what a fun time. And we just set the GPS to Robe. Don't know much about this town, but we've heard it's gonna be good for busking. There's markets, it's by the beach. The weather's not good right now, but we're gonna head straight into town and we'll check it out and see what's happening. True blue.
Bye.
True blue.